and it bears my mother's name. It's called Florence's Israel. The results, I think, are phenomenal. I'm extremely pleased. I think it's a great honor to my mother.
בשנה הבאה נשב על המרפסת ונספור ציפורים נודדות. ילדים בחופשה ישחקו תופסת בין הבית לבין השדות. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. ענבים אדומים יבשילו עד הערב ויוגשו צוננים לשולחן. ורוחות רדומים ייסעו אליהם הדרך, עיתונים ישנים בענן.
Florence's Israel is unique. I don't know of anything like it in the world. It was created with the thought of instilling in children at a very, very young age a love for Israel, a love for their Judaism, and a self-identity. Florence's Israel is a full immersive, full sensory experience, utilizing all their senses. Children have an opportunity to use their full motor skills, gross motor skills in the archaeological dig, where we have 2 slides, climbers, steps, blast, where the kids are just running around, more like a playground, but in a setting of an archaeological dig, of course surrounded by the actual real preserved date palm tree, our lifelike camel, our well, just fabulous. And then of course children's favorite, which is shopping and dress up. And I think they might be imitating mom, but whatever the case is, they love it. So we have our full-size shuk, which includes a garment center, a souvenir shop, a fruit and vegetable store which celebrates the 7 species which Israel is known for. You have a music store, you have a spice store, falafel, shawarma, which of course Israel is famous for, and they have a writing center, a dollhouse scene where we have a Shabbat table and a chuppah, an outdoor wedding ceremony, and children have the opportunity to create their own scenes, and of course Legos. So you have a shuk where the kids love to dress up and shop. The signs are in Hebrew, the music is in Hebrew. They then go on to the Western Wall. I have a replica of the Second Temple, so they could subconsciously put those 2 things together, the Western Wall being a remnant of the Second Temple. We have a puppet theater with beautiful puppets for the children to reenact stories, lessons that they've learned in the classroom that they can then reenact in real life with their peers, and of course a climbing wall, because if you have the Western Wall, you need a climbing wall, not same one. And my favorite, the live cam to the actual Western Wall real time. So even subconsciously, they are absorbing the sights and sounds of Jerusalem from infancy.
Actually, my father was involved in the services. He would come almost every Saturday morning. And in fact, the synagogue in this building is named after my father. And also there's a Torah scroll written in my father's honor, and that's also in this building. So my father, the Rabbi Palti and his wife knew my father, they knew my mother, and they were very closely connected. After my mother's funeral, and I started thinking about doing something in her name, and then Sarah Paltil, the rabbi's wife, suggested starting a preschool, and then I started helping financially to develop that, and they gave the name the Florence Brownstein Preschool. So my mother's name was on a specific school, and for me that was very gratifying, and so I really actually did something in my mother's memory.
Marty Brownstein has been the pioneer at Chabad of Port Washington. Before we were famous and successful, Marty joined our ranks. He started us off with the Florence Brownstein Preschool. Most communities will start off with a preschool. You know, when I thought of a concept for an indoor playground, I had to think of something that would unite all people, something that we all will connect with. It's something beautiful, it's something personal, and yet it's full educational. I've had people who are not Jewish walk in here and break out in tears. We all connect to the land of Israel. It's the land that the Bible is based on. So it's something that connects us all, and that's the beauty of it.
We're also grateful to Marty for setting the standard for our organization that everything should be 5-star. From day one, Dr. Brownstein said, you're going to make a preschool? Let it be top-notch. You're going to have school buses? They should shine. They are a message to the community of how this organization does things. You're going to build a Florence, Israel. It's going to be best. And frankly, I believe that it's thanks to that vision that we have succeeded, thank God, to attract supporters on the level of Adam Katz and the type of board of directors that we have. And through that vision and the generosity of Adam Katz to build a mikveh that's 5-star, to build a gym that's 10-star. Because at the end of the day, winning people like to be involved with a winning organization.
It's hard to understand. I feel that I've gotten more in return than I've given. I think after I committed myself to the project, my children started having more grandchildren. My grandchildren will have the benefits of this place. I think I got my money's worth. I think the concept was brilliant, and the persistence, the artistic aspect, and Greg. If the whole world worked like this, we'd have a very good world. This thing just turned out exactly right.
Since the world began, you make me understand. I exist, tell the world that I am well. I believe, I will live to tell the tale. I exist, through the fire, through the hell. I believe, I'm the son of Israel.